If I could go back and talk to myself when I was just starting out as a brand new baby court reporter, there's one thing I would say right away. Do not try to do it all alone. Seriously, ditch the hustle mindset. Let go of the I'm the only one that can do this mindset. Even though in school it was taught and told to us that we should, because here's what I wish someone had just looked me in the eye and told me: you need help. You need a team. In school, we were told something over and over again. Don't hire a scopist. Do your own scoping, otherwise you'll lose the skill. But in my opinion, that couldn't be farther from the truth, even though that kind of stuck with me in the back of my mind a little bit. It was like this unspoken badge of honor to do everything yourself. And it meant you were serious about your work. And if you outsource, you're slacking. And when I say outsource, I don't mean actually outsource, I mean delegate. But if you delegate, you're forgetting your craft. So I tried to do it all for the beginning, but that didn't last long. And I know so many others who have tried to do it all themselves, even up until this point, are doing everything in burnout. But let me tell you the truth that I learned the hard way in the beginning. Doing everything on your own doesn't make you a better reporter, it just wears you down. The real turning point came when I started building a team that I could count on. So first I found a few great scopists that I could trust, I could rely on. Then I also found some good proofreaders and even specialized proofreaders that specialized in specific types of content. And if that wasn't enough, I still needed a project manager to coordinate with those teams. So suddenly, once I got all that together, I wasn't drowning in my edits, my work got cleaner, I had more time, more energy, I actually enjoyed the job again. So what I realized was the skill isn't just in the reporting, it's in running your work like a business and knowing when to let go of the things that drain you. Somewhere along the way, I stopped obsessing over saving money and started thinking about saving time instead. Because every hour I spent editing or double checking numbers was an hour that I didn't get to prep for the next job, that I didn't get to relax, that I didn't get to be fully present in my relationships or just to live my life. Paying someone to do what drains you is money very well spent. That's not lazy, and it's definitely not a waste of money. That's called working smarter. That's called investing in something greater. It's developing your mindset, not just as a court reporter, but as the CEO of your life, of your time, and of your business. Now, let me tell you the second piece of advice that I wish I had when I first started. Hire a bookkeeper. I cannot stress this enough. Hire a bookkeeper and hire one early. Hire one right when you start. Not when it's already a mess, not when your books are all over the place, not when you're trying to figure out what happened when tax seasons come and you're panicking. I was hesitant at first too when it came to hiring a bookkeeper. I heard the scary stories like don't trust anyone with your finances, they'll get access to your accounts, they'll steal your info, they might mess it up and all that. But here's what no one says out loud. A good bookkeeper gives you peace of mind. They help you actually understand your money, understand your finances, be able to see it all clearly on a dashboard. You stop guessing, you stop stressing out, and you finally get to feel in control of your business. That's how I felt. I finally felt like I had control of my business. I finally felt like I was living with intention. Once I hired a bookkeeper, and it was actually just recently, but once I did, everything got clearer, and we meet regularly. We clean things up together. He created a simple dashboard that shows me everything, like exactly where I stand, and I started making more money. I started setting goals and actually reaching them. For the first time, I feel like I'm not just reacting, but I'm planning ahead and living and earning with intention. And that makes a huge difference. What nobody tells you is the moment you stop thinking like a solo operator and start thinking like a CEO, that's when things start moving. You stop scrambling, you start building. You become more than just a court reporter. You will build something that actually lasts. A business that works with your life, not against it. Not just transcripts and deadlines, but balance, control, growth on your terms. So if you're just getting started, start thinking about who can be on your team. Start building up the job descriptions, build the systems and processes, build the SOPs, find a scopist, connect with proofreaders, talk to bookkeepers, build those relationships early so that you can get them quickly. Don't wait until you're burned out. Don't wait till the last minute. You were never meant to do this alone. Court reporting is a business. It's not something one person to do every piece of. You are the reporter, but you're also the owner of your business. And if you want longevity in this career, You've got to start thinking like a business owner. And that is the advice I wish I had. Now, you have it.